In this video, we are going to try weird Instagram nail hacks, so if you're interested, keep watching. Hello, I'm Anastasia. I'm a nail technician, but I love experimenting, especially with nail extensions. So today we're going to try some of the Instagram nail hacks. And the first one is silk extensions. Actually, I tried something like that, but I don't know why her nail looks like it's like an edge shape. And well, and why is she polishing red, like, from one side to the other? I have no idea. So the thing is, I actually tried it and I will show you right now how it looks. First, I applied gel base coat right on the natural nail, and then I took a piece of silk wrap and applied it right on top, so then they cured together, and this is how I created the free edge. And then I started adding hard gel layer by layer and eventually turned into nail. If you would like to see the extended video, I will leave the link down below. It did work. I tried it with a hard gel, but it took me like forever. It's so time consuming, it's so hard to do, and I don't really see any reason to use silk for actual nail extensions. So to me, yes, this nail hack is working, but it's not worth of your time. And even under that video, I had so many comments like, we like the outcome, but what's the point? Next one is from China, and it also involves the products only from the beauty industry, because I recently tried doing ramen nail extensions, but this is food, and here we're going to use only beauty products. So here's the one where they use something else to do nail extensions. Lashes. Check this out. I have no idea what it says, but she simply applies those lashes, applies gel on top. The cuticle is so, you cannot really see the difference from the cuticle in the skin. It's like all so smooth. I guess they use tons of filters. And yay, the nail is done. So I don't see any reason why this nail hack should not work, because she basically used lashes for extensions, and I previously used fiberglass a lot, so I believe this is the same thing. But the problem I faced is to find the same nail lashes, because most of them come like this with a curve, and I talked to all lash supplies in the country and they all have some curve, like nobody likes flat lashes here. So it was a challenge, but I did it. So in some Chinese shop I finally found the flat lashes. I believe those are exact the same ones that she used in the video. And the sales lady told me that these are brows, but I don't know, you see it says lash. Anyways, they look exactly like this one, so let's try them out. I bought two colors, black and light brown, and I think we're going to use black because this is what was in the original video. So I apply dehydrator and non-acid primer, then I apply a thin coat of base coat and cure it in LED. And since these lashes seem to be pretty thick, I think I will use a thick consistency gel. I'm using the Entity one and apply it on the free edge, so then I will be able to stick the lashes on it. And the first obstacle is that they're actually sticky on the other side, so I cannot really disconnect them from the tweezers. And oh my god, you see, they're like flat. They are not even trying to curve as the nail does. So the only thing I could make it work, I took the C-curve tool, stick it like this, and I had to hold it in the lamp with my own hand. Like you see, we're actually covering it up with the lamp. Let's keep our fingers crossed so I will be able to take it off. And yes, okay, got it. So we have lashes secured on the nail, and now what I need to do is simply to apply gel on top. So from this moment, this nail is not much different like any nails with fiberglass or silk extensions, because the hardest part is always to build the free edge, and then I'm going simply to apply it. So I chose the thick consistency gel because I think it will be easier to apply it. So I cured the first part for like 10 seconds, like just freeze cured it, and now I'm applying more gel on the top and going to build the structure. And I wonder why they actually use the clear gel. I mean, this nail looks a little weird. I don't know, it just looks like you have some hair in your nail, right? So I'm taking more gel and gently move from one side to the other. At least we will be able to see what's going on with this nail, you know, after a while, since we have a clear product here. Do not forget to build the apex to make sure that you cover the entire surface of the nail with the gel. So I freeze cured the product and started pinching it, and looks like it is separating in the corners. You see, it's already separated from the product. Oh no. Oh well, so I cured the remaining 1 minute, took off the sticky layer, and now I'm starting to file. And you see, guys, you can actually see how this separation, how this bubble is growing. So obviously they start separating as I file them, as I move them. Oh man, I actually thought that this one will work. Anyways, let's just finish it up, file, so we can see the result, the actual outcome. And probably for this life hack, you need to find someone with a really flat nails, like no curve at all. So I'm switching to the buffer to buff and soften the surface. I'm using 180 grit buffer, and these lashes, they still keep separating now from the sides, even though I encapsulated the sidewalls. But since the product is lifted, as you can see, they're basically falling off. Now that's gonna be embarrassing if the lashes will start falling off from your nail somewhere in public. So now it's almost all lifted. All this white part is where the lashes are not connected with the gel anymore. So obviously this lifting part will grow more and more as the day go. Alright, let's just seal it with a top coat and cure in LED. Unfortunately, this nail hack didn't work, even though I was so confident about it. But I think it's because the material, the product these lashes are made of, was super slippery. You know, it was too shiny, so the gel did not adhere to it. So maybe she did use some different lashes, or maybe I should have used primer on top of that. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have tried pinching it. I mean, if I would do it all flat, it will work. But anyways, this is obviously not a good nail hack, because you will be always limited to the length of the lashes. And well, there are actually extremely long lashes, but still you're always limited to that. And obviously this is not the easiest way to do extensions. So I consider this nail hack is not working. Next one is smile line. So I already tried doing smile lines with a rubber band with my own hands, and today we are going to try a different method. So she's using a smile line cutter, and then she simply pours it into the gel. I believe this is gel, doesn't look like a nail polish. And then the smile line appears. The one she's using is obviously plastic, so I think it's more flexible. The one that I have is different, it's metallic, because it's designed to cut smile lines in acrylic, but maybe it's gonna work too, I don't know. So I have some extensions on this hand, so let's use it. And I have Vetro white gel. Okay, so first I need to find the right size according to the smile line. Well, it's obvious we're not gonna get deep smile line right here. I guess this one fits, but it doesn't fit in the pod. Oh man, no. Okay, so now I see what was the difference from her to from mine, but maybe we still can make it, you know. We have to make it work. Oh yeah, okay. I think this should be enough. We're not aiming for some deep smile line, right? Oh my god, what a mess on top. Well, who cares? We only need the product on the other side, right? Okay guys, you ready? 1, 2. Oh, okay, I need to finish like this. Well, it kind of worked. The only thing is that it's like super flat as we expected, and like you see, like here it didn't apply fully. So oh, and on the other side it didn't apply to all the way to the side, but I actually saw her doing that as well. So there's something like this, so you push back the sidewall and you can Maybe I shouldn't really do this. You know, if you do it like that, like I'm doing now, that's super silly. I mean, why not just use a brush? Well, it's kind of working. Maybe it will work for home use, and especially if you have super short nails and you need a tiny smile lines, but no, like for professional use, definitely not. Next nail hack is from Chiara Sky. I love that company, and they showed how to do nail extensions with dip systems and a Teabag. So you just take the regular Teabag, you cut it, then you apply the base. That's pretty cool though. I heard about Teabag life hack and used it a lot, but I only did it for like fixing the broken natural nail. But for the actual extensions, that's pretty cool, because with dip systems you need to use tips to do an extensions, right? That's the only way. So this might be a cool alternative. And luckily I do have a Chiara Sky dip kit, so I'm going to use exact same products that they did in the tutorial, so no one can say like, oh, you used the wrong products, that's why it didn't work. And also I have Teabags, but I'm not sure which one they use, so I have a few. I am a fan of mint tea, in case you didn't know. That's why most of them are mint, or at least green. I don't know, I like mint medley, so let's try this one. So you take a tea bag, and I hope I can use the tea after that, because, you know, because it's good. All right, so, well, I think one tea bag, especially there are like two sides, will be enough for the whole extension. Yes, so we're definitely not gonna need that. I'm just gonna cut a small piece, and then we will cut it into smaller pieces with you guys. Oh yeah. Oh, there's another layer. Oh, so there are 4 layers. So definitely like one tea bag. It's gonna maybe even like more than one extensions. All right, so let's try it. So we have a piece of the tea bag and a nail to apply it. So first we need to measure the size and make sure it fits according to the width of the nail you're going to apply it. Then I apply a bond from Chiara Sky, and then I will use base as the glue to apply the tea bag. That's why I apply it only on the free edge at the moment, and then gently put it on. So it actually feels like a very soft, very thin piece of paper, and yes, it's actually easy to curve and to stick. Just make sure that you do not have any air bubbles. So if you do, you can quickly add some base. So I forgot to add enough on this left corner. As you can see, it's not working anymore, and you can always add a little bit and stick it back. So do not worry if you did that. Just make sure there are no bubbles in the middle, because you will definitely experience lifting. So I'm carefully holding it with the orange wood stick until it sticks, and I think we're good now. So now I'm taking base coat and going to apply it to 1/3 of the nail and dip it into the powder. So I'm using clear powder first, because I would like to have a thin coat of clear first. Dip the nail into the jar, and now we have, oh no, what? That was not supposed to happen. You see, it's actually folded, and now I will not have this smooth, straight nail anymore. Actually, in their video, everything was so smooth and perfect. And the next step that they do, they actually apply this base underneath the nail and dip it as well. Maybe I should have done it from the beginning. I don't know. Well, actually, it looks much better now. Shoo. Okay. Thank God we fixed it. So now I will apply more, because actually the surface is still not ideal. I mean, this tea bag is probably too thin. You know, I should have used the peppermint ones. And now I switch to the nude color. It is called Prim and Proper, because in their video they are actually doing a nude nail. So I decided that I will do one as well. So I removed the extra powder, and obviously the nail is not super smooth as I wish it would be, but I keep on going, just adding more product in the center so I will have an apex. Then I applied base from the cuticle towards the free edge and dip the whole nail into it. Oh my god, guys, this is so embarrassing. Please don't tell anyone that I did this nail. So then I applied Seal Protect. You need to wait for a couple minutes until it fully dries, and then we need to file the nail. And I am definitely filing this one with e-file because, oh my god, it will take years to file it, with a hand file. So I'm finally getting rid of all this extra product, and it slowly start to look like an actual smooth nail. Ooh, actually it's not that bad though. I mean, I just definitely need to get more practice into the dipping nail in the powder without messing up the surface underneath. Actually, maybe some of you guys have tried this trick. Maybe you have some tips for me. After filing the nail, I'm applying a Seal Protect once again. Then I will wait for a couple minutes until it fully cures, and now let's take a look at the nail. Actually, I'm pretty happy with the outcome. I mean, the structure looks pretty good, the surface is smooth, so yeah, at the end it worked out pretty good. So now I will seal it with the top coat, and we do not need to cure it in the lamp because this is an air-cured system. And here we go. So this hack is definitely working. Enough with extensions nail hacks, let's try some nail art. So I started following this channel recently, like C channel, I believe it's Chinese one, and they do different nail art. So here we have a beautiful oval shaped nails, and these flowers do not seem like something complicated. I mean, you just draw it, you just draw lines. And then, ooh, okay, so then they cover it with brown, and I wonder why they, oh, okay, now it makes sense. That looks cool, actually. And a matte top coat. Good job. Actually, I've seen this kind of pottery style when I was visiting Turkey. They have plates and cups exactly like that, but they were mostly in turquoise color, like blue or green. And I totally love this look. Back then, I actually was inspired and thought like, I should try something like that. So let's try it right now. I applied the background, which is light beige, and also I am using a white gel paint. It all starts with the dot in the middle, and then I'm creating the flower. Luckily, I'm working on a tip, so I have this privilege of spinning it and turning it around whatever I want. And yes, this feels great. I mean, you could do the same on the client, but not everyone is willing to turn the hand in any direction. So then we take 4 dots and we are going to create a line. And the secret of creating the straight line in a certain direction is also turn the client's finger or the tip so it will be suitable for you. I mean, to me, this is really working. If you are right-handed like me, then you definitely do not have any troubles by creating a straight line when it comes from the left side to the right. But once you need to do the opposite, it is really better to turn the finger around. So they actually are skipping some parts of this tutorial, so I had to pause this so many times so I can actually get what's going on there. So I'm simply repeating the same patterns on both sides, and honestly, to me, doing any kind of design that should be perfectly symmetrical was always a struggle. You know, I really like abstract, crazy designs where you don't need to worry how to place the objects, but we need to push ourselves out of our comfort zone every now and then, right? So now I fully cured in LED for 1 minute, and I had to create this color because I happen not to have a jelly brown gel polish. So I took a stained glass paint, mixed it with the gel top coat, and here I am applying it right on the top. So I cure it for 1 minute as well, and we need to seal it with the matte top coat. I'm using the one by Cuba because it doesn't have a sticky layer and it is really matte. Now cure it again for 30 seconds, and looks like it worked. Yeah, I totally love it, and this hack is absolutely working. These were my reviews of 5 weird nail hacks from Instagram. I think I like the last one the most. Other ones were pretty fun as well, but for some reason nail art life hacks works better, I think, but it really depends. So let me know, what do you think? Have you ever tried any of those? And most importantly, do you know any nail hacks that were really useful and they actually work? Let me know in the comments. And if you have any ideas of what else you can use to do nail extensions, please share them as well. I would love to try them together with you. Thank you so much for watching. If you're first time here on my channel, consider subscribing as I post new tutorials just like this one. Well, no, actually, usually not like this one. Usually they're more educational every week. And I will see you in my next one. Goodbye.